and welcome back. This is Ramos Comics with another unboxing today, and this was originally filmed in 2018. Let's get started. Alright, good amount of cardboard sandwiched in there. This is a little frightening. I don't know if that was a ding. And let's get to the comic books. So it's sandwiched between 4 pieces of cardboard, which is very good. I am liking this so far. And of course, I'll reuse this cardboard as well. I don't want to cut because it's touching the comic book. So let's move that up. Move this to the side. Okay, there we go. I bought these two together. They're from the same buyer, obviously, but we have. I'll reuse the cardboard. Sorry, I was just looking at the way the books look. This looks a little darker than it did on the web, but that's fine. Off the top of my head, I don't recall what I paid for them. They're in good Ultra Pro sleeves. They don't have cardboard backing, which isn't that big of a deal, but at least they're protected in these sleeves. So it's Amazing Spider-Man number 47 with Craven the Hunter. John Romita Sr. artwork. Stanley wrote it. They're not in the best conditions, but as if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm trying to fill holes in the collection. So I don't mind them being a little beat up because it probably would have been this way if I bought it back in the day anyhow. John Romita Sr. is the pencil and letterer. I'm sorry, pencil and inker. Letterer Sam Rosen. And as I said before, Stan Lee's the writer. So they're off-white cream, definitely cream pages. This page is ripped here. Or it just might be the staple. It's off the staple, so it's not ripped. The center staple went through. But as I mentioned before, this is to fill holes in my collection. It's very brittle, so it's very dry. It looks like there might have been a varnish put on it, hence why this coloration on it. I don't mind it. It doesn't look too bad. I'll double check the eBay's information on it. But I have this issue already. This is an issue that because of the way the staples are, this is called rolling. So the book should be flat, basically. You should not see the way the pages are. So what it is that the staples are off-centered as the book's gotten flatted. So I want to try to actually fix that. There's some stuff I read online to do that type of thing. It's a type of restoration that's not considered a restoration, I believe. When a comic book is restored, that information needs to be added to the book. If it was to be resold, that information needs to be added to it. I am worried that it looks like it was varnished at one time, and so that should have been an indication of the restoration. But the person who sold it may have not even known about it. But again, it's something I'm going to try. It's something I'm going to try on a book that I didn't spend too much money on, so that if I mess it up in the restoration, it's not too big of a deal. And I'll do the recording of it to show how I did it. If I could set up the camera the correct way. So Amazing Spider-Man number 47. And then here is Amazing Spider-Man number 38, just a guy named Joe. I do not have this book in the collection, so this is definitely, I got this to definitely fill that hole. I think this is the first Mary Jane appearance. I'm not positive. I'm just going off the top of my head. I probably should have made some notes before I did these. All right, so just a guy named Joe, written by Stanley, drawn by Steve Ditko, and lettered by Artie Semix. So the books, it has a great off-white cream color. And so far the interiors look great. There is that discoloration, but you're going to get that with the book. Staples are nice and tight in there, so the pages are complete. So far, the book looks complete. So that's the first thing you should always do is when you get the comic books that you order from eBay, go through each and every page. Don't just go, oh, I got the book, and just stick it into the collection, because if a page is missing or something, you have only about 30 days to return it and get your money back. So far, so good. Everything looks great. Yeah, books from the 60s, or actually more like the 70s, like, there's a chance that this could have been cut out and someone could have sent away for it. And then there was a while that they were doing some Marvel stamps, and sometimes the books could be cut out because you may not realize it and you could possibly miss it. So you go through it, and it looks like it's a complete book. Great back cover. So yeah, this is great. Again, not the greatest condition. You see the crease going down here. There's a little bit of chipping here. You can see there's a lot of discolorations on the corner. So it's definitely not a mint book, but it's definitely a book that looks wonderful to fit into my collection, to basically fill that hole in my Silver Age Spider-Man books. Something like this corner here, that could be bent back correctly. Not necessarily pressed, but once you fix it and put it back into the sleeve, it should look fine. So, once again, 2 issues of Amazing Spider-Man that I got from eBay. One to fill a hole, one to see if I can reflatten it. I forgot the term. What's this called? I think it's called rolling, because it would get rolled, it would get put into a kid's back pocket or what have you back in the day, and when it got flattened, you're not supposed to see the staples. They're supposed to be on the other side. So that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, this unpacking video. If you would like to see more, please let us know by hitting the like button. Please share it for other people to see. And of course, hit that bell. This way here, you will receive notification when we put up the next video. Thank you very much. Once again, this is Wilson. And remember, keep drawing.